The Lego Minecraft Trial Chambers was one of the coolest and one of the most disappointing Lego Minecraft releases of all time. For $50, we only got 322 piece playset, which was significantly smaller than what fans wanted. And although the minifigures were great, the set left us disappointed. So in today's video, I'll be creating the ultimate trial chamber. To create the ultimate trial chamber, first we need to order some extra pieces because these are not going to cut it. Next, let's separate the pieces in a color coordinated fashion and take a look at some images of the trial chamber chunks for inspiration. This is the design of the floor and walls that I'm going to be trying to recreate, and most simply because I like it. Starting with the floor of the trial chamber, I'm going to try to create a solid base to build off of. And since I'm going to try to tile everything off to make it as block accurate as possible, spoiler, I tried my best, I'll need some larger bricks to connect the two base plates together I'm using, so it's super solid. Now that the base plate is complete, I want to hold off on tiling everything off until the end just in case I want to add any external or extra details. Now let's start building the walls of the trial chamber. For reference, this is what I'll be trying to recreate, but I might try something a little bit different just because I think the colors used in this design is a little bit bland, and definitely not because halfway through the build I realized that I did not get enough pieces, nor did I plan this custom build very well at all. Unlike you professionals out there, my inexperienced self didn't really take the time to design this Minecraft build before ordering a bunch of pieces. I may have just flipped through the instructions and ordered more of the same pieces, plus a bunch of tiles. But nevertheless, I improvised and made a really nice looking wall for the trial chamber. I even added some additional window detailing and took a feature from the set, but just made it significantly better by adding this clear rod piece to it. And now that things are really starting to come together, we're gonna finish things off. But before I tile this thing off, there is a couple things that I do want to do. I really like how the original set had a spawn point for the player, so we'll be adding that in at the entrance of our trial chamber. Next, I want the breezes to feel like the final boss of this mock build, so I'll be adding them at the extended area of the hallway and elevating the spawner at the end of the chamber with majority of the loot behind it. Next, I want to add the skeleton spawner in the middle of the chamber as the first trial that a player's skin will have to face in order to get the loot. And now I think it's finally appropriate to tile off this entire thing. I'll be starting with the tiles that have the knot piece so I can place them in accordance to where I want the minifigures to be able to stand. Now while tiling off this trial chamber, I quickly learned that I ran into another issue. While I was tiling this thing off, I realized that I did not get enough of these green teal tiles, so I opted to use some copper tiles as well in the design to not only make up for my negligence, but to also give it some more personality, and I really think that it turned out a whole lot better than that bland green design. And now we can add in all of our different mobs and players to complete the trial chamber. I did take the liberty of giving the player skin some netherite armor since it didn't come in with it in the original set, and that was a huge nitpick that I pointed out in my video, as well as adding some more skeletons into the final product to tie the whole build together. Now I do have to say that I am very happy with what I was able to achieve with this mock build. Although I definitely didn't follow the correct process in creating the thing, I think all things considered, it looks pretty good. Now I know what you're gonna say, not all the blocks are block accurate, and yes, you are correct, so sue me. Now although you are right, not all the blocks are exactly 5 plates high, the total amount of plates is 25 for the walls and the floor is correct, so technically the whole chunk is still block accurate, which you could argue is worse because everything is proportionally wrong, but hey, I'll do better next time. And I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I'll do more customs in the future. The creative aspect of Lego is probably my favorite part of the whole thing, so it would be awesome if you guys want to see me do more. It was a bunch of fun to create this thing, and if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below because I will definitely take a look at them. And thank you so much for watching one last time, and AJ Bricks out.